we have the perimeterless infrastructure. There is no perimeter like defined perimeter now, because we are migrating the workloads everywhere in multi-cloud environments, like hybrid cloud network, and some of the workloads in Azure, some workloads in AWS. So like that, we have workloads everywhere, and the territories also keep on increasing, and number of devices, the applications, the appliances, servers, networks, clouds, and users, everyone not under the perimeter security. So there will be lots of roaming users. During this COVID situation, more than 80% of the workforce working from remotely. So there are lots of roaming users also. So there is no defined perimeter as of now. And perimeter based securities are not scalable in this environment. Like perimeter based security, we can't define anything at the perimeter layer, firewall or something. So we need security at the each layer. For example, you may hear about the emerging security topic called zero trust network, zero trust workloads, the zero trust security model as a whole. So we need to follow that approach to protect against all kinds of sophisticated attacks. So the today's presentation is about SonicWall threat intelligence team report. You may hear about the Capture Cloud threat intelligence team in SonicWall, and they are tracking the real time attacks, the real time threats happening across the globe. And we have the team everywhere in subcontinents and in every countries, and they are evaluating, the researching, and they are publishing the reports of all malware variants, the ransomware, the never seen before malwares, zero day attacks, zero day applications, um, zero day uh, the zero day application related vulnerabilities and everything. And SonicWall threat intelligence team, which is called Capture Cloud Lab, they used to share the security report for every year. Uh, so you can go through this report. If you are the SonicWall partner or SonicWall customer, you have access to this report, and it is available in the sites also. You can download and check, so you can prepare your business for these attacks. And this is some of the findings made by the SonicWall Threat Research Team, Capture Cloud Lab. And you can see the this is the malware attacks happening since 2015. So in 2015, it is around 8.2 billion malware attacks detected by the SonicWall Threat Intelligence Team, and 2016, 2017, it was keep on increasing. But now, comparing to year on year basis, there is 6% dip in the 2019 malware report, because you can see the malware attacks, maybe the number of malware attacks may be lower, but cyber criminals are now more targeted and evasive with high degree of success. So now the attacks are more sophisticated. It is coming in the encrypted format, and it is bypassing the uh, all traditional techniques, traditional sandboxing, and there are lots of evasion techniques followed by the hacker now, and they are trying hard to make that phishing and everything looking legitimate, so that they can attack the overall system and steal the credentials, account takeover, and lots of things are happening now. So in this slide, you may see 6% dip in the total number of malwares uh, by our team, but the malwares are more sophisticated now, and the success percentage is very high now. So we need to worry about that point. And This is uh, some of the points about the Capture Lab threat network, and we have 1.1 million plus global sensor, which is deployed across all the continents, the 215 countries and territories, and we have the team everywhere researching about the malware variants never seen before, malware and the zero-day attacks, the attacks coming in encrypted format, and the IoT related attacks also increasing. We are checking that, and for and the capture threat uh, network team is very strong, because they are analyzing and providing the signature for never seen before malware and advanced malware in less than 24 hours. So less than 24 hours, what I mean, if any new attacks happened, the signature, the details will be published in the virus total. And even before the 2 days, which is published by average, it is published in the virus total. We are providing signature to all the customers, and particularly the attack surface, and the attacks are increasing in the healthcare industries, the government related entities, and everywhere. So we are providing the vertical basis security update also, and signature update and everything. So, and we have the advanced RTDMA engine. This is the SonicWall patented engine. So most of the firewall vendor struggling to protect the side channel attacks, means attacks that are happening at the hardware level. But we have the patented technology RTDMA, uh, the deep packet inspection kind of thing. So it can even detect the attack happening at the memory level, and it can inspect all the signatures, the codes, everything during the CPU level only. When it is processing the packet only, it can analyze. This is the patented technology used only by the SonicWall firewall. And attackers are uh, are hard coding these, our SonicWall threat intelligence team constantly monitoring the patterns, and all the attacks happening over the our RTDMA engine. And this RTDMA engine is used in not only in SonicWall next generation firewall, in all the SonicWall products, you can say the email security, the wireless security products, and endpoint everywhere. So this is some brief overview about the Capture Lab threat network, and this is what our finding. Like, we did 27 million plus attacks blocked daily basis, and 1 lakh plus malware samples collected daily by the team, and vertical basis update, and never seen before malware threat response can happen within 1 day. And you can see the different types of attacks. The malware attack, the ransomware attacks keeps on decreasing, like -9%, and malware attacks also decreasing. Now the intrusion attempts, like the vulnerability and penetration, and the vulnerability finding out at the operating system layer, or vulnerability at the application layer. Now there is lots of application exist on the server side, because the users and the customer requirement, the infrastructure requirement are dynamically changing. We are adapting the cloud and lots of other framework. So the we need to have the strong IPS to protect against these intrusion attempts. And IoT devices also keep on increasing, and we need to look at the IoT malware types also, and encrypted threats. Actually, encrypted threats, if you can refer the encrypted threats happening since 2015, there is 30%, approximately 30% year on year increase since 2015. And you can see every year it is increased by 30%, and most of the like most of the threats which are like now all the internet, the websites, everything become the SSL, TLS kind of thing, and all the traffics are encrypted. More than I can say 80% of traffic in 2020 are encrypted traffic only. So we need to protect the threats which are coming in the encrypted form also, and web app related attacks. And you can see there is more than 52% increase in 2019 related to the web app attacks. So like web app vulnerabilities are huge. Like if you check the IPS signature in firewall or any other product, more than 20% of the signature allocated for the web application related attacks only, because the hackers are targeting the web applications, since it has lots of vulnerabilities and exposed to the public, and it is internet facing applications. So lots of web related attacks are there. And let's see, this is the key findings from 2019. And there are some security advances also, and cyber criminal advances also happening. So in what terms security advances is happening? Faster identification of never before seen malware. So now the SONIQUAL detecting the never seen before malware using these real-time threat handling by the threat research team, capture cloud security team. And we are providing, as I said earlier, before it is even published on the third party site or somewhere, we are detecting, and we are giving fast response to the threats before 2 days in average, before it is published in VirusTotal or anywhere. And advancement in deep memory inspection. As I said, we have the RTDMI engine, deep packet inspection engine, and this is our patented technology. And we need to protect the protect against the side channel attacks also. Side channel attacks, right? The attacks which are happening with the in the processor level, the memory level, the CPU level attacks are increased now. Like you may hear about the meltdown attacks with the Intel processor and everything. So we have partnership with multiple vendors, the processor and hardware vendors. So these side channel attacks always the cyber criminals know very well about the working mechanism of the processor, the inside technical principles of any hardware appliance and everything. So, and it has very critical models also. The trusted protected models, that TPM also there. It will store the encryption related passwords, the encryption keys, the number of cache will be there. So these kind of things, if they do the side channel attack, they can steal all the critical information from the hardware perspective. Since they know about the all the working principles and everything, the side channel attack is very simple for them. And not only the Spectre, the meltdown attacks, these things, lots of processor level attacks are happening nowadays. So we have this advancement in deep memory inspection, and it can protect you against the processor level attacks. And this thing can't be even protected by the traditional sandboxing, because now hackers are using lots of evasion techniques in the sandbox. For example, if any particular files or scripts running in the sandbox, the attacker will write the code so that it will show like binning behavior instead of showing the actual behavior when it is running in the virtual environment. uh, I mean the sandboxing environment. So the traditional sandboxing are not much effective in preventing these kind of side channel attacks, but we have the patented technology which can detect everything, which can detect and prevent everything. And momentum of perimeter-less security. You know about zero trust security approach. Lots of more than 50% of enterprise already enable that. Zero trust security model is nothing but security at different layer. So defense in depth model and the according to the zero trust security principle, the the enterprise or any customers won't keep any trusted level of privileges to any users or devices or zones or workloads anything, because we need to expect the attacks may be coming from the trusted source also or untrusted source also. So we need to have protection at the each layer, uh, in addition to the perimeter, so that we can protect against the attacks, even if it is coming from the trusted zone, trusted users, trusted remote users or employees, and trusted workloads are everywhere. And phishing down for the third year, and we have lots of technology to protect against the phishing mails and everything. So the good news is, we are phishing down for the, like, phishing attacks are down for third straight years, because since we have lots of technique and we are educating the users, the creating the user awareness and everything, so the email related phishing attacks are down now. But the count wise maybe the phishing related things are down, but now the attackers are using the sophisticated methods, like they collect all the details through the engineering stage, and they are targeting the government related entities, semi government, healthcare industries and everything. But the success rate is increasing. And the crypto jacking scrambles, like crypto jacking attacks are decreased now. And then cyber criminal advances. So in what way cyber criminals or advances, and what are the threats happening, advanced threats happening across the globe? So ransomware attack targeting the particular entities, and they still the success rate is high. And fileless malware spikes. Fileless malwares are very difficult to prevent, because the JavaScript or VB script or PowerShell script related attacks, when it is passing through the perimeter firewall, it won't show any malicious behavior, since they don't have any RMA, RTDMA, the deep packet inspection, or memory level prevention, memory level attack prevention, or processor level prevention, that is side channel attacks prevention. So these things are not happening, and the script will be loaded to the endpoint, and when they click that particular script, it will start to show the malicious behavior. Let's say the attacks coming in the PowerShell script. So perimeter firewall can't read the script over the packet, so it will be sent to the user, and when user click that particular set of code in the script, it will try to show the malicious behavior. It will try to retrieve some functionality using PowerShell or any tool installed in your endpoint, and then it will try to show the malicious behavior. And encrypted threats growing consistently. As I said, there is 30% year-on-year increase in encrypted threats, and it is more sophisticated, and it is in compressed format, and lots of threats are happening in SSL TLS mechanism. So so yeah, SSL interception is very must now. Like you need to configure the HTTPS encryption and everything at the firewall. Without that, we can't prevent the encrypted related attacks. And IoT attacks volume also increasing, since we have lots of IoT devices. IoT devices are increasing, so IoT related attacks also increasing. And web app attacks, since lots of web related applications are exposed to the internet, and the web application firewall or the load related problems will cause more trouble, and it is giving rise to the web related attacks. We'll see the security advances one by one, and faster identification of never seen before malware. As I said, SonicWall Threat Intelligence Team, Capture Cloud Lab is detecting and providing the fast response for seen before malware. By average, before 2 days, we are giving the and signature and response to the never seen before malware, even before it is submitted to the virus total or somewhere. And speed and accuracy are very critical attributes in identifying and mitigating new or emerging threats, which is happening with the Sonic Wall. And advancement in deep memory inspection. You can see some graph here, like the blue color indicates 2018 never seen before malware variants, and orange color indicates 2019 attacks. So in 2019, there is lots of never seen before attacks happening, and which are found by our patented technology RTDMA, which is hard coded in next generation Sonic Wall, next generation firewall, and email security appliance, then wireless network security appliance everywhere. And these attacks does not mean the whatever protected using the RTDMA engine can't be protected using the traditional sandbox, because as I said earlier, there are lots of evasion techniques used by the hacker to so that malicious code has meaning in sandbox environment. It won't show any malicious behavior when it is running in virtual or sandbox environment. So we need to find out using the patented technology at the perimeter level only. And adoption of perimeter less security. As I said, the zero trust security approach is very essential now, and more than 50% of enterprise across the globe already start to implement this zero trust security approach, and lots of remaining enterprises also trying to apply this principle. So according to this principle, there is no trusted zone or trusted user anywhere. So we can expect the threats from internal or trusted source also. So we need to inspect and provide proper security at each layer to defend against these attacks. So the perimeter is everywhere, like the cloud is very dynamic, and the workloads are moving to the cloud, and they are expanding the infrastructure to multi-cloud environment, and lots of appliance devices, applications, everything is growing now. So we need to follow this zero trust security approach in everywhere. For example, zero trusted workloads, zero trust user, zero trust applications. Everywhere we need to follow the zero trust approach. So this slides is about the phishing attacks. There is 42% overall decline seen in the phishing related attacks, but the success rate the targeted phishing attacks, the spear phishing attacks are increasing. So we need to have the proper technology in place to prevent against the phishing attacks. Usually you should have the URL sandboxing. The SonicWall sandbox has URL sandboxing capability also, and all our email products either in perimeter or cloud level email security products, everything includes the web reputation kind of technology, and it will be checked on the cloud itself, and when user sending the mail or something, it will be checked once, and then when it is loaded to the mailbox, the web reputation will be checked again, which is called a time of click protection. So yeah, phishing related things are very targeted now. Fear phishing is happening everywhere with the government related entities. So we need to stop these things through phishing only. The web related malwares, the account takeover, everything, the email related threats are happening using the phishing attacks. And the cryptojacking trembles. In 2019, there is more than 78 percentage of drop in cryptojacking, the Bitcoin mining related attacks. And in what way the so security advance, we already covered about the security advances. In what way the cyber criminal advances are happening? So ransomware targets states, provincial, and local governments. So they the counts are decreasing, but the targeted ransomware attacks are increasing, and attacks systematically targeting the government and schools at all levels. And the success rate of the ransomware attacks also keep on increasing. And for this ransomware related things, we have a restoration feature, like restoring the whole snapshot feature, which none other vendor in the market is providing. They may provide the restoration functionalities for the files and folder, uh, but uh, but if any encryption, the ransomware attack happening at the operating system level, or something happen, then the restoration, the traditional restoration uh, feature won't work out. We need to have the proper technology to protect against the ransomware attack, using the snapshot restore feature, which is available with the SonicWall. We have strong integration with the Sentinel-1 engine as also. So the Sentinel-1 engine has this ransomware snapshot restoration feature. And fileless malware spikes, as I said, the attacks, lots of attacks are happening over the scripts, and there is no files. So it will be in the script only. And script means just like the lines of code. But when it is received by the user, when they click particular script, it will try to load the set of instruction using the PowerShell or any tools available at the endpoint, and then it will start to show the malicious behavior. So our endpoint, the firewall, everything is capable of detecting these fileless attacks. And encrypted malware, as I said earlier, more than 30 percentage of year-on-year uh, rise in encrypted attacks nowadays. More than 80 percentage of internet traffic, everything happen over SSL, TLS, HTTPS in encrypted form. So we need to have proper technology like HTTPS inspection and RTDMA kind of patented technology at the perimeter level to check the each and every packet at the memory level, and to prevent the side channel attacks and encrypted attacks, everything. And IoT attacks are keep on increasing. SonicWall discovered 5% increase in IoT malware, and the volume is around 34.3 million attacks, which is very high. And since the number of IoT devices and IoT technologies uh, are keep on increasing, so we need to have the proper security in place for them. And SonicWall Capture Lab threat researchers recorded 52% year-on-year increase in web-related attacks. As I said, these web-related attacks are very common because this is exposed to the internet. Public-facing servers are there, and lots of applications and lots of UI improvements and lots of feature improvements are happening over the web applications. So it creates lots of vulnerability also in the host side. So we should have the proper the WAF or IPS signature for the web related applications should be in place for protecting against these attacks. and prepare for what next. This is the cyber threat report. I just gone through the presentation, but you have the full report in the SonicWall partner portal and SonicWall site. You can go through this report, and so you can anticipate the attacks, whatever it is happening currently in these emerging things, and lots of COVID related things also there. For that also we have the blog with security advisories and security threat research, everything published by our Capture Cloud team. So you can go through this report, and you can prepare for that, like with strict security and everything. Thanks guys, thanks for joining this session, and if you have any questions you can check with me now. Thank you guys. I assume there is no questions. Like I will just send my contact details. If you have any, like if you want any technical assistance, the POC or demo of any SonicWall product, you can contact me.